Action! Took my spotlight.
I do that a lot.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I'm ElisaLee Arts, your only ElisaLee Arts probably in the whole world. Don't know, that's not a fact. Don't clone me.
I mean, I only have one.
We don't count that.
We don't count the one?
I'm not real. Anyway, so new segment I talked about a little bit if you follow my social medias is I wanted to do a thing called the Artist Coffee Break, which is literally me talking to other artists. We're starting with my favorite artist, who is my husband.
That's not true. There are people that she likes on Instagram more than she likes my stuff on Instagram.
So
I appreciate the thought.
I was like, are we not married?
Okay.
And in this series, I talk to other artists that are doing about their careers, their hobbies, and just getting personal with them and anything else that we want to talk about. It's just us with a cup of coffee. And then today we are drinking Spotlight coffee we got from Trade Coffee, thanks to Dungeon and Daddy's discount. They're not sponsoring us or know anything about us,
Yeah,
but
their sponsorship is not sponsoring us.
yeah, they're not. Their sponsorship and their sponsor is not. If you hear any jingle, that's our manager Lola out there making sure that we are paying attention.
Absolutely, like fucking up whatever toy she's messing with right now.
Yeah. Oh,
there she is.
And she's on her way. There's the puppy. Oh my goodness. So she's joined. Lola is here. You can't see her, but she is here as Joe is petting her. All right, first question. How long have we been together?
Me and you?
Yeah. Let's test your memory.
Dating or marriage?
Both.
We've been married for like 2.5 years. And we were dating for 4 years and then engaged for 1.
It was 5 years, engaged for 6 years, 2.5, because that makes a total of 8 years.
8.5.
He's doing okay. It's okay.
I'm admitting I got it wrong. I'm just making sure you did too.
I wasn't wrong. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of things. What is your favorite coffee?
Just want to really quick. That first question was just a gotcha. It didn't lead anywhere.
It's still going to be in.
Okay, cool. Anyway, I wasn't listening to the second one.
What is your favorite coffee of all? Lattes, whatever.
Oh,
Cafe de olla.
Cafe de olla. But I don't know. My favorite coffee shop is Jaunt, which is like kind of a drive away, but it's like worth it when I get around the area. For like a kind of coffee, I don't know. So it's usually warm coffee. Unless it's a scorching hot day, it's hot coffee.
Like today, it's not a scorching hot day.
No, it's been hotter.
I personally like any iced coffee with not a lot of sugar. Vietnamese coffee. The best kind.
Even though like condensed milk is kind of sugary in the first place.
Another very hard question that takes a lot of brain usage, brain cells, and I know it's early in the day and it's kind of
puppy is Lola.
Fuck.
You were leading into it in the same way that you were asking about how we were together. It's the only other thing that I can imagine you talking about.
I gotta go. I shouldn't be.
Yeah, was that the best interview? I'm enjoying throwing the rails into this.
Yes. That was it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. No. So, being a gamer, what made you want to work with games besides just the joy of playing it and not being a streamer yet?
I don't know. I just really enjoyed playing games as a kid and growing up. It was kind of the go-to, like, school is done, the day is over. I still have homework to do because I was bad at doing that. But I'm going to do a thing. It was usually games of some kind. And I thought that was really cool. And I wanted to build off of that, so I got, like, a degree in that kind of skill set And it wasn't until like after I graduated that I'd even thought about doing other things with it, as opposed to just kind of like art and 3D space. But it's a neat plus that I would never have thought to look into.
True that. Oh, what school did you go to? And
It doesn't exist anymore. It don't matter.
I was just about to be, it doesn't exist. Our school doesn't exist.
If you want to go to the gravesite, I think it's a Social Security building now.
No, it's a science building.
The science building?
It's a science building.
Yeah, that's better.
For upcoming doctors now who wants to do surgical practices. It's fun. I went past by there recently. It's sad. What is your overall favorite game of all time, or even the game that inspired you to go into the career of game making?
Like 3D stuff. I don't know. Favorite game of all time? That's a difficult question paired together, because my favorite games of all time aren't necessarily 3D related. They're like, I appreciate them for like the mechanics of it. So there's like I've been playing Magic the Gathering since I was in like 3rd grade or something. There are games that are built off of the old like cultural game. I think Werewolf, I think, was the first one. Games like The Resistance and other stuff like that. I don't know. When it comes to video games, it might just be because I'm playing it right now. I'm replaying through Mass Effect. That was a very fun, like, really big world. It had the aim and shoot mechanics that I just kind of wanted for the dopamine hit when I was younger. And it actually had a story that I was interested in and developed characters that I liked. I don't know if it's the earliest, but it's the earliest I remember right now, where a secondary character was going through something that actually just like, oh god, I feel like, oh, this is affecting me. This is affecting me. I feel bad for this character. Like, oh, this is I don't want to go through this. I don't want to witness this again because of just pure empathy of how this game is making me feel.
And that's Mass Effect.
That was Mass Effect.
I got lost in what you were saying.
You asked a question. I'm sorry. What got me into it was like Mass Effect was one of the first games, remember, that actually like had me emotionally invested, and that was probably because it had a 1, 2, 3 like sequel trilogy thing, and the second one had a lot of like in-depth stuff that came from the first one. Like there's a character who you just help and interact with, and she's cool. And in the second game, you can actually get into like a relationship with her. But if you don't, it is the most like awkward, like, oh god, I've had these where it's like you talk too much, and it's just you don't want to admit something, but you're just dancing around the subject. But because you never admit to it, you just keep fucking talking, and it's okay. I'm just gonna go. It was crazy empathetic that got me there, and it's like, all right, cool. Games are awesome. Games are in-depth, like a movie that I can feel more. It's a book that I can, that I guess it's a little, it's like a book that I have more decisions and more grasp of, that I can choose where this is going to be.
Okay. But over the time, even in this conversation you were just saying right now, throughout the years I've known you, every single time we talk about video games, you always say, because you're a 3D artist, you always talk more about the mechanics of it. What?
I agree with you.
I mean, you'll say like, ooh, that 3D art was cool. Oh, the environment. Ooh, yeah, look at that stuff. Anyway, yeah, I went 3D art too, but I don't get that detailed. So mechanics. Is that something you're more interested in, mechanics of how the game is making, like being a game designer, or do you prefer more of the 3D environment work if you were to choose in a position when making a game?
I think like visually off of 3D art, like actual like visual creation of it, I've kind of narrowed into the things that really interest me are the textures of it. I will see something that will get the ooh, how does that work? Like what kind of new map or new like technique that I don't know that got this to do whatever. For game mechanics, it's a lot more broad. Like I'm more interested in everything about it. Anytime that like there's just like for board games, which is just kind of a boiled down, like simplified game. There's a concept called worker placement, whereas every turn you have a number of workers or some kind of token, and you put it on something, and it does an effect, and that's the kind of the game thing you're doing. There was a worker placement game I played where you were not playing as the people going to war, you were playing as the mercenaries that were kind of hired or invested in this war. So something that was completely viable you could do is you can put workers and investment and effort into one side of the war, wait for someone else to help you, and then just drop out and join the other side immediately. And you would sacrifice the things that the time and effort you put in initially, but if there is a reason that you can build to go through all of this effort just to screw over the other player and then make yourself seem a little smarter. The entire time I was playing that game, I was like lording over just, oh, I could do that. Or I could, oh, that's so cool. Oh, this game is sick. Oh my God, I spent more time like lording over this game than
I know,
actually
I
playing
can hear
it.
Indy in the room.
Yeah, it was called Dogs of War, by the way. It's a very good game.
Yes. He does that a lot when he's playing games and he likes something or he messes a lot. He loves to verbally for the whole house to hear what's going
it's not
on.
For the whole house, it's for me.
But the whole house is just one room.
Lola,
other side. Come here.
Lola, this way. Up. Oh, sit. Ha. There you go, girl. And she's gonna run off with it. Yep.
Well, all right, guys. The manager went to go eat her lunch break right now, so she'll be back. Maybe not. Overall, what is your main career goal? And like the thing that you really, really want, besides myself and Lola? Gotcha. 1 point for me. It's tied now.
No, it's not. I've done like 3 points. Anyway,
I'm the editor. I do what I want.
I guess like dream job would be having that kind of a job that creates that kind of like live off stability where you make. I'm just making kind of a game design aspect of it. The one in my head is just some kind of designer for Magic, whatever like big game that's existing long enough. I would also like, I don't know, like I'm really into roguelikes right now, which are it's a really good game that makes long-term decisions from short-term decisions, and that's the kind of brain juice that's getting me going right now.
Mm-hmm. If you were to work for Magic the Gathering, what would you like to do there? And if you could make a card, what would it be?
If I make a card, what would it be? So if I were to work there, it would be just card designer. I don't have to be like up there. I don't have to go in the whole like process of how they make like card sets and all that, but just any kind of designer in the game would be fantastic. If I were to make a card, like a single card, there's actually a bit of a precedent for this, actually. If you win some big tournament, you get to have your face put on a card and you have a little bit of like saying what that card is.
That's cool.
The one that I would like the amount of like the I guess influence I could have in that case, I would want an aggro card that is anti-control, which means I want to do big damage as fast as possible and you can't stop me.
Yeah. That's real life. So put in a card.
It's real life. What part of me is do big damage as fast as possible?
When we eat, when we walk Lola.
This is true, actually.
Just when you play.
Every walk with Lola starts with a sprint to the corner.
Yep. So it's pretty fast. Every time we have a friend come over and he's walking Lola, he sprints first and they're in the car going, oh my God, I just witnessed like a flash. She's back. Hold on, manager needs space. Manager needs space.
What's up, pup?
Hello, Lola. Lola will get an interview if this video gets 50 views, which I know, guys. Lola's gonna get her cookie soon.
That's probably gonna be the video.
Yeah, it is gonna be the video. Speaking of Magic Gathering and puppies, I met a Magic Gathering card artist, on a walk. It's more of a walk with my friend and my puppy Lola. And he made some of the cards that you liked, right? Do you remember what they were? I know his name is Victor. I
actually can tell you exactly what his name is because I remember the card.
Okay, then. We're going to go with our magic expert here.
As soon as I find the right printing of it.
But he's a very cool guy. He was biking and being more athletic than my walking butt.
Victor, he made Resplendent Angel in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, and it is beautiful.
Ding! It's right here.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of games, artists. like us. We know ElisaLee Mysteries. If you've been following this channel, you know there's 2 series out. The 3rd one is on its way or out right now, depending when you watch this. And ElisaLee Mysteries, you know, has a little bit of RPG, murder mystery, and of course, a sprinkle, just a tiny sprinkle of Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't say daddies this time. Dungeons and Dragons, which he's all about. And he introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons, and he was in, he made my first campaign, not for the mysteries, but just overall. And we never finished one, as everyone else probably can share stories of never finishing campaigns because people get busy.
I've only finished one in my entire life.
We're not telling you how old we are. So what made you want to do D&D?
In high school, which I think high school, middle school is usually just, that's always when it starts. A friend of mine said, hey, yo, this is really cool. Do you want to play? And I was iffy. Like, I really wanted to, I was kind of definitely still the gamer mechanics kind of thing of it. And the idea of D&D was a little too crunchy, maybe a little too storytelly. But he convinced me. There was a point where maybe for like half a year, everyone would show up to school an hour early, and we would essentially have a D&D club, unofficial.
You did
D&D
it before
club.
school?
Yeah, it was an hour before school.
Ugh.
Well, it was also, I just got finished having to do zero period, which is you show up an hour early to school to do PE.
Oh.
So the next year, like, oh, I'll just play D&D instead. But we showed up an hour early before school to play. We had a group of like 8 people, and an hour is not long enough to do anything for 8 people. But we tried, and it was really fun. As we kept going on, I learned to like respect the theater aspect of it, the story aspect, and it's gone complete opposite. When I first started, I wanted to make the biggest, like, crunchiest, most in-depth system to make the perfect character, and I just wanted to fight because that's what the character did. Now it's just like rules are a guideline. The less of them, the better, and they should only push your way into making interesting decisions. I want the rules to be there to give you a reason to do something cool, not to limit you, which the more rules usually holds you back.
And you're stuck with it forever.
There's enough iterations and differences of D&D and TTRPG stuff that you could find anything you want. When you're bored, just try something else.
What is your favorite collab of, like, your favorite franchise with D&D?
Lately? Surprise, surprise, my favorite collaboration with one nerd thing is another nerd thing. There was a book that they released a while ago called, I think, Curriculum of Chaos. It's Strixhaven, which is a Magic the Gathering location. And instead of it being like high fantasy, protect the market or defend the lord or fight off a dragon, it's, hey, you all are in college. Do college stuff. And that is the most fun setting I've ever had the pleasure to be in, because everyone has been in school to an extent. Everyone's been that person. And rolling back on that with like magic and D&D flair is such a fun way to like make fun of yourself. Like, oh, I'm playing this person because I made the same decision back in high school, college, and it was bad. So I'm doing it again and really hamming up how much of an asshole I was, kind of deal.
You are an asshole.
It is, yeah, a little bit.
I can say it, you can't.
There's in the book it comes with like pre-made NPCs that each have like likes and different like extracurricular activities they're into. If they like you, they'll help you out. If they don't like you, they'll play pranks on you. It's a very fun place to start, especially if someone who's new to playing D&D, because you don't have to be especially someone new to playing D&D, because everyone's been in that point in high school. Like, hey, just play who you were in college. Don't worry too much about being a character.
I don't want to do my major in a fantasy world.
You don't have to.
That's the first, well, it's not technically the first campaign we did because we didn't even go past probably the first quarter of your campaign. But the second campaign, we almost finished. Maybe one day, but our friends are getting married, so we don't know when that's going to be actually finished.
I think it's been long enough. That's probably dead by now.
How dare you? You did that campaign when we were in college and we had to take classes and solve what was going on with the school and everything. Yeah, we had a underwater basket weaving from one of my friends.
That was one of the fun things in that campaign, is that one of the players was so willing just to do whatever that it went from being, I think her character was the undecided major, to the point to where she had done every class that school has offered. And you either have to graduate right now, or you invent a class effectively. And she was in underwater basket weaving, and then she also invented the class of like basket weave fishing or something like that.
It's like where she caught like lobsters and crabs, and then she became the teacher too.
She became a teacher.
Yeah, so technically never graduating, technically never stopped going to school, because she never wanted to stop. It was fun. Did you know that you were a big influence on my ElisaLee mysteries?
Sure. I mean, like, you wouldn't have played D&D without me.
Yes, but when my husband, for one of his birthdays, I did a surprise, kind of like mini mystery campaign with a little bit, again, sprinkle of D&D, sprinkle of RPG, sprinkle of murder mystery. We were eating pizza, not wrong. So, I decided to do a little campaign, which was the first series ever of ElisaLee Mysteries, was the case of the missing Mrs. Wolf, where all your friends, there's only 10 of us, it's not 20 people of us, get to play stray animals, shelter animals, trying to find their beloved shelter care person, Mrs. Wolf. And that was what inspired this series to go. It was going to be an actual card game, but I turned it into a series on YouTube, because making board games and card games took a lot of work, and I didn't have enough time to do that, or resources yet. World, it will come soon.
Card games are hard.
They're very hard. But did you know what I also have, Joe?
What's
my
that?
husband? I have a coffee page.
Oh.
If you don't know what coffee page is, go check out my video explaining the coffee page down by down. But to support this series and my art and my editor as well, who helps me with this, go to my coffee page. I have a membership page where you guys can get monthly items, and we actually did a skit talking about the ElisaLee Mysteries membership tier, where there's a lot of coffee spitting, and that's not a kink.
It wasn't. No one was thinking that up until.
There's someone out there for everyone. So if you want to go check it out, it has a lot of cool stuff. Do you remember what you get for being part of the ElisaLee Mysteries membership?
Stickers every month. I think at higher payments, you get custom dice.
Yes, that's a ElisaLee Mysteries one.
And something else.
You get a special, you get a surprise gift, a part of it. You also get some random more dices every month. And when you first join the ElisaLee Mysteries tier, the very first thing you get is custom dice that it's only once, it's not every month, but we get to work together and you get to pick what kind of dice you want that I will make. It is acrylic, and yeah. So if you join every month, you get stickers, random dice, a surprise, a print of my choosing that's 4x6, and you get a huge Etsy discount code if you join. That you can use my Etsy. Back to the program. With that being said, that he's been a big influence of the ElisaLee Mysteries. Why did you join my ElisaLee Mysteries other than being my husband?
I mean, that part. Well, you straight up said, "Hey, I'm going to do a thing. You want to do it?" Like, yes, that sounds fun.
See,
especially like the whole thematic part of it was, okay, you're all stray dogs, and that became, actually rolling back, like I like the storytelling part of TTRPGs a little more nowadays. It's like, oh, what kind of character can I be as a stray dog who is just out in the world now?
True. That was a late true. But can you explain, because you've been in every mystery, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is going to come before or after the series start, but just to advertise it also, can you explain first your characters in the first and second one of the campaign? In the first campaign, I played as Jam, which was going to be our dog Lola. Oh, she's off the camera right now a little bit. She is. I'll record her. Take a photo or something. But it was essentially our dog Lola. It was the name that we were going to give our dog before she just had a name already and we liked it.
And her thing was she was a stray for a while until she's given like the life of luxury of like having a home. Like the shelter's home isn't ideal, but it's better than outside. And that just made like, oh, everything you give me is edible. It's food. So now she's out eating everything, and she's behind intelligently than most
In real
other
life,
dogs.
she is smart.
And it was one of those just like I don't have to worry about things anymore, so I can just be friendly. I don't have to worry about like needing to survive, so I don't have to put all of my like intelligence effort into it, and it just became like things are just gonna work out. Yeah, I think even one of the like final parts where like you're definitely supposed to fight this person. I wasn't very aggressive toward that boss fight.
No, he actually made. If you watch the series, you know they made him cry and fall in love with Jam. What about your second one? This one has a little bit more or less of a loving animal section, but it's supposed to be a little darker, more what's it called, paranormal, and a lot of hitting on the DM, which is like.
I mean, like when the DM's my wife.
Yeah. Make sure you ask consent first for dating anyone, but also if someone's not flirting back with you in your campaign, stop. Just fucking stop. You're making it weird for everyone.
As a side, like
it's cringy.
I have played a campaign where I was a DM, and the one of the characters was hitting on an NPC. And before anything got like too in depth or serious, like in between campaigns, I messaged them, "Hey, yo, is this something you want to do? Are you da da da?" And it was all cool. So it was just.
Yeah.
It was funny, in fact.
Or if you talk to them about it beforehand, that your characters are just doing it for the fun of it, that's fine. But if you didn't tell the person ahead of time and you're doing it to actually find a date in it, like, don't do it.
Anyway, PSA over.
Anyway, yep. So
it was Silas Hughes.
Silas Hughes.
He comes from a family of a very, very distinguished lineage. Just as his father is like a champion wrestler, and he knows everything about everything. So when Silas went into the paranormal studies, it was because it was the only thing that his father hadn't written a book about. So it's, oh, my father doesn't know about this, and I can be the expert. He is not a good person. Just heading that out there in the beginning. The whole thesis for this character was, what if Gaston but ghosts?
Yeah. This series was like 4 paranormal investigators where Lucky Fool and River Am starred in them too. And our recurring, not in the next one, Dalton came back with us, and they had to go solve a mystery of from Opal Yolens, which is played by me. Mm-hmm. Had to solve a mystery about her island her family owns. Hasn't heard anything back. They go in, they see all the craziness, monsters, and sadness and anger and joy and all that stuff. Anyway, check that one out too.
The Silas was very similar to Jam in that he was impulsive, and he just did things assuming they would work out. But he wasn't like Jam.
Starting to see a trend with him.
Where he wasn't like Jam is that he was just a bad person and just knew that he was strong enough to get away with being an asshole. And the whole idea was just like, well, when are the other players more likely the DM going to call me out as a character to like, hey, you're being a bad person. Why are you being? No one did. And they just let him do it the entire time. And
no, because you got yourself into your own shenanigans that gave you disadvantages on your own. So I didn't really need to do anything because you did it to yourself, which made it easier for me. And
I did touch a thing like 3 times after knowing it was bad for me the first time.
Which is great because sometimes you need that.
Scientific method.
Scientific method. Yep. It's true. But also, like, your friend is Lucky Fool, so it kind of made it he just played along with it, or just like, Silas, don't.
He did a very good job of playing off of that.
He did. It was great. Now with the 3rd series coming out, or out, depending when you're watching this, this one is more literally comedy. It's just for fun. It's a fantasy world with elves, merfolks, witches, were-animals, and vampires. So with that, it's kind of based off a little bit of my bachelorette party, except for like I'm not magical. But what?
Yet.
Yet, yeah. Woo. So in this one, what is your character? Who did you pick from the subclass? And just give us a little like hint of how that's going for you. What's your favorite part so far, without giving too much details?
So how this story was pitched to me was it was going to be a bachelorette party, and the idea was to have an entire female cast, but scheduling was tough, and you said, hey, I need an extra person. So I was like, oh, cool, I can be, what can I do with being like the only guy? And the thought was like, okay, cool, I can be like the only guy at this bachelorette party, which means my character has an insane, like, desperate crush on the bride-to-be, and it's killing him to be here. It's so sad. And that evolved into a way, it's like, well, if I was ever called out for being a bad person as Silas, I have to go further. And thankfully, a spoiler, people have called me out, and it's fantastic.
Constantly, and it's so flipping funny.
He's playing someone who's just desperately just needs the attention of the bride-to-be, and when he doesn't get it, it just opens up floodgates to be ridiculed, and it's fantastic. He's also not a good person.
Is not, no. Everyone just questions him or just goes, all right. Also, Sally, he's not the only guy character.
Yeah,
more
that changed.
That changed. More scheduling change, and the new party animals are now in that series. And they star not just my husband, but also Ovihis, who's a great artist of mine that's been friends with me for a while. We have Olivia, we have Tony, and we have Julia, who came back from the first season after taking a break from the second season. So that's very exciting, and they're going to be in these interviews, as well as my husband, to give more on what was your favorite part so far?
My favorite part so far, you've done a very good job at leaving about like, oh hey, what does this role mean? And like if the NPC that I'm competing against roll badly, something happens, and that opens the door to a creative solution. Can I talk about a part in particular?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we're doing a relay swimming race. I'm a merfolk character, so everyone's like, hey, cool, you're doing the swimming part. But as we're passing the baton, my party member rolled well to pass the baton, but the NPC team rolled really badly. So like, okay, cool, they fumbled the baton, it's out of his reach. And I'm assuming what that meant you intended was like, all right, he's gonna spend a little bit of time having to go back and get the baton and be a little bit behind. But instead, like, I've got the baton, you need the baton to finish the race. I just take the NPC in a headlock and start swimming with him. If he passes the finish line with that baton, I win anyway.
The NPC was a snake, by the way.
Yeah, it was a snake were person.
Yeah, were animals.
So it was this beautiful moment of just something you didn't intend, but you left the door open for a creative solution of me just muscling and bullying my way to winning my portion while not locking you out, because I had to let you go when I passed the baton, and then I think he went back and forth and continued the race. Without other things happened, but
yeah, other things have happened, but that's for you to watch on my YouTube channel that's coming out soon. If you're not subscribed, you should be, and you should like and comment below of what series you like so far.
What series do I like? I think I like the first one a lot.
I think that was the cutest, because
the cutest.
all the animals are based off of our own and our friends, dogs as well, dogs and cats. So go check them out and let us know which one was your favorite. And if you were a stray animal, what would you be?
Sticky supremacy.
As we close this off, what is one fun fact you want to express yourself to the world, other than we know that you like purple, like me, you love coffee.
Best drink.
Yeah. What represents you in a sense that you want to leave for all our viewers here?
I guess, I don't know, an idealized way that I like to live is, how do I phrase this?
It's getting deep, y'all.
I like the idea of living impulsively, but not as a bad way. Like, don't just say like living impulsively, do whatever you want. The way you make that work is putting yourself in a position to where your impulse or first decision is the best decision. And that's the hard part. You have to actually work for that. But that's, I believe, where I personally, and maybe anyone else, has the best decisions, has the best work through, is you prepare enough to where any problems can be solved off of instinct, off of just first thought instinct, and then go. And I think that's just a nice place to be, just because it saves your own like mental burnout from going sooner. You don't have to stress over the decision if you just kind of feel it. You have to work to get there, which I guess is counterintuitive. But I think that's just the best way to live life.
And on that note, I'd like to say thank you for
Don't let me stop you.
thank you for being my first artist on my new an artist coffee break.
It's a nice ring. I like the other ring better though.
Yes, I know. Yes. Wait until my mom hears that you just dissed the ring that she gave me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. There'll be more of these and more artists from all over, from fashion to 3D to social media manager and all that jazz. So see you guys in the next one. And again, if you're not caught up, watch ElisaLee Mysteries. Check out my coffee page to support us so we can make this bigger and more of a thing. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Say bye, Lola.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping.
That's the best you're gonna get.
Yep. All right. Shh, quiet. You guys are being so loud. She's sleeping. Bye.